What's up, bros? Today we're reviewing this 2021 in the game used hockey by Leaf, and this is perhaps my most favorite hockey product by Leaf because it has the least number of those ugly sticker autos prevalent in a Leaf product. There should be like only one sticker auto here, like while Ultimate I think on average has like 1.5 sticker autos per box, and then Pearl has a lot, and Lumber Kings also has only one sticker auto per box, but the advantage of in the game used is that it has a lot of pieces of jerseys versus pieces of sticks in Lumber Kings, which allow for more thickness. So I actually got this box already on Friday on the release day, but I was somewhat busy at work. But yeah, like who am I kidding? Like those of you who has been following my channel for some time know that that was the time of my annual President's Day weekend alcohol marathon. So that's the true reason why we are a little bit late. And yeah, the first thing which we can see is that unfortunately, starting from the last year, Leaf is not putting each card into a separate top loader. Instead, they're putting them all in this plastic box. I think Pearl is still in the cards are still in separate top loaders, but other products, Ultimate, Lumber Kings, and in the game used in this box. And so the first card is passing the baton from Jaromir Jagr to Evgeny Malkin. It's like a little bit weird how they take this photo of Malkin's jersey. Like it's kind of looks like Photoshop, that the number is like way too big, as sleeves are way too small. So that's numbered 28 out of 30. So this in the game used, it's the Leafs product with the largest print run. So I think you can hit like cards numbered up to 35, like or so. And these cards are also like really thick. It's not completely clear for me why they are like so incredibly thick, because this you can see like there is like a lot of space like in those jersey windows. They're not really like patches or not anything, and doesn't really add to the premium feel in any way. Oh wow, a pretty cool looking card here in the game of Gordie Howe. Like this must be like this Hartford Whalers patches, but what I don't like about this card is that these are clearly Hartford Whalers patches. So why couldn't you put like Gordie Howe like in this Hartford Whalers like jersey? That wouldn't take like a lot of time in by any measure. So and also like the color of this card. The color of this card, like green. Usually I'm not like a big fan of using these bright colors, but this green color, it works really well with this green colors of Hartford Whalers. But why could, like, okay, maybe you can get like a jersey, like a photo of Gordie Howe in Hartford jersey, but at least you can Photoshop this into a green color. Even I can like Photoshop it, like, although like as you know, I was like a D- student in arts, and like can barely use like Microsoft Paint. So this subset years to remember is dedicated to some like specific like achievement. about career achievement. But again, like if you make like card of year to remember 52, 53, clearly like Gordie Howe was playing in Detroit during that time, because I think Hartford only like was founded in something like 1968 or so. Like, why not to make like a year to remember something like 70, 71 or whenever like Gordie Howe was playing in Hartford. But otherwise, except for this ugly red jersey and the incorrect number, I really love this Hartford patches. Unfortunately, the Hartford as city is on a huge decline. I was there just before the pandemic, and it's not as bad as Detroit, but looks something like Cleveland. I'm not sure why it's on such a steep like decline, because Connecticut as a state is not doing that badly. And vintage memorabilia. That's actually also this card is exactly why we are all buying Leaf products. We are buying for this unique old school memorabilia, and the design is very, very clean here. The only thing I wish they would put like this photo somewhat lower, that you could see that the absence of the logo wouldn't strike the eye so much. But another Red Wings legend, and a pretty cool design. I wish like Leaf I would have more of designs like this without like this unhockey colors like purple and so on and so forth. And perhaps like this window could also be something more imaginative than just a square. The iconic 8. Kurt. Oh, that's a lot of like players in this card, and again, it's as you can see, there's no clear reason why this card should be so thick, because they're all just regular jerseys, and you can see like how much of the space there are under this between the surface of the card and the jersey. Again, like I have a lot of questions to the design here. Like this, like purple color doesn't work at all. Like this gold color like here would work like much better. And then also, if you're making an 8-piece card, like it would be nice if heads would be somehow like corresponding to these openings, and they wouldn't be like stacked so closely together. Here it almost looks like it's a dragon like with 8 heads or something like that. So a much better design would be like a vertical design like this, and then you could put like the names like Wayne Gretzky here on top, and you could put like a head here. So each head and each name would clearly correspond to the window, unlike now, like for example, like Steve Yzerman is here between the jersey of Lindros and Fedorov, but like his actual jersey is here. So like would be so much better. And the last card, that should be an auto card, and game used auto of Gilly Floor, Canadiens legend. So it's nice to see that his auto is like completely on sticker. Unfortunately, that's not always the case in this Leaf products, and the Leaf is getting somewhat better into incorporating these stickers onto cards, but it's still like not perfect, because there are two things which you need to take into account when you're incorporating the sticker into the card. One thing is that the color of the sticker, it's I'm not sure, it's like a beige or like a matte color, so the surface where you are sticking it should also be like beige or matte. It's pretty good for the most part but except here you can see that it's a little bit like a brown, like not bad, but like this here like the sticker really sticks out. And another thing which Leaf is not like getting, I thought that they got it in Lumber Kings because it looked like really well, really good in Lumber Kings. Another big problem with this stickers is that the border of the sticker is usually sticking out. And in order to do it, what you should do, you should draw a frame around that sticker, and that would really make the sticker well incorporated into the card. Just to give you an impression of what I mean. So this is an ideal incorporation of a sticker auto into the card. So that's 11/12 between the pipes. Chico Rash, like NJD Devil, I'm not sure in which uniform, but probably in Islanders uniform here. And that's also a sticker auto, but it's on a beige surface and then in a frame. And you cannot tell that it's really like a sticker auto unless you really touch it. And this type of design Leaf actually had in Lumber Kings, in particular in this Twig 6 set. So that's something, if they would have like the same surface around the sticker on this Gillefleur card, then of course that would make the design like of the design much more appealing. So the authenticity of this autograph is guaranteed by Leaf Trading Cards. We hope you enjoy a piece of history. Of course, this guarantee of auto, like, I'm pretty sure that's authentic auto, but this memorabilia guarantee by Brian Gray is, of course, like always a little bit questionable, because at least with football and baseball releases, they lost their Leaf lost their credibility for the authenticity of memorabilia a very long time ago. But for hockey, I'm actually more optimistic toward them, because the vast majority of their hockey memorabilia, it comes from Brian Price, a memorabilia collection. And I have seen, like myself, that because when Brian Price used to go to Expo to Toronto Expo, in these Expo corners, he usually showed like parts of this IDG memorabilia collection, and the vast majority of jerseys there were like either with NHL COA certificates of authenticity, or clubs own certificate of authenticity, so not all, for example, like the Soviet Union jerseys, like they were without any certificate of authenticity, but most of the NHL jerseys like were with very well respected certificates of authenticity. So I find like this pretty credible. But overall, my impression of this product is pretty positive. A lot of unique memorabilia, which is very hard to find in Upper Deck's product. But what really bothers me is that like a little, like if Leaf doesn't seem to be taking this design like seriously. With minor improvements in the design, you could make like this card so much more visually appealing. Like just move like this portrait a little bit lower, so the absence of the logo doesn't strike it. You like make like this like vertical card, so there is a separate head and like separate name for each. Like so I don't have like to look like for like Jaromir Jagr, like so it's here, but the card, but the piece of memorabilia is like here. Like my favorite card from this break is this A Year to Remember card. Like really love how this green color matches with these green pieces of Whalers jersey. The only thing is that I wish wish Leaf could paint like this jersey green, and also perhaps make this photo a little bit lower so the absence of the logo doesn't strike it. And in general, this it's a big problem of Leaf that the jerseys on the photos do not match the jerseys for the game pieces. For example, for Pavel Bure, they're using predominantly this Vancouver jerseys, but they always put him in Panthers uniforms. So that looks like really odd. But for $230, that's a pretty nice break. Some players I at least recognize. It's not not like some usual scrubs you pull out of Upper Deck products. I just wish that there would be the Leaf would put more attention to the designs of these products.